Hello, Culture Hang.
So hello, and that is the first drink of the night.
Have you had a drink yet?
I haven't had a drink yet,
I've
no.
had a drink. I'm drinking
Oh, what's she drinking?
Prosecco. Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
It's. I'm not fancy. It's reduced um co-op stuff.
the best kind. The best
Yeah.
kind.
Honestly, that is the best Prosecco.
Yeah.
But I think, are we overseeing Prosecco as fancy, or do we still see it as fancy? Because it's not champagne. Like, you can get it
Mm-hmm.
cheaply. It's not as cheap as wine, I'll give you that. Like, you can get wine cheaper. But
It's a pop. It's a pop and a fizz, and that's what you want.
tasty. I'm not a like, I can't name you lots of alcohols that I actually like the taste of.
Mm.
I like the taste of Prosecco. I could drink it all day long. Very classic white mum drink.
But we love it. They love it for a reason.
I
We love it for a reason.
wonder if I
It's all
can I
just.
ASMR this? I've drunk already, and I probably haven't drank in like months. So here we go. Also, I'm not drinking out of a wine glass because I know I will spill it.
Because she's just look at the aesthetic that's going on tonight. It's not. It's a
Oh,
mason jar.
we
It's
should
not
address
a.
it now. Right, maybe we should address what this episode is altogether.
Yeah.
So this episode, there's no specific theme.
No.
It's just us drinking, and we're doing a game about us.
Yes,
Once
because
again, with
that's what the people
self-centered.
want.
Yeah, Holly sees the positives. But also on the same evening, because we're multitaskers, we're filming a Halloween video, which
Yeah.
will help explain my visage. Um, right, I've got this boo pumpkin and
Oh,
a bunch of like orange fairy lights. Although I would say they're more pink.
they look a bit pinky on the
They look a bit
screen.
pink and light. I'll give you that. But maybe we should. Me and Holly, I'm assuming. Do you know who I am?
You're Florence Pugh from Midsommar.
I know that you would know that. Not because like I'm not exactly like, oh, Midsummer's such a niche film. Like only horror girls know what Midsummer is. Not that. It's just Holly does not watch horror films.
I don't, but I've watched a video about it to see how it ends, and I'm really glad that I didn't watch the film because it's horrifying.
I will say, it's I don't. I think the reason it's not that I like horror films. I just don't really. I never find them scary because I'm very good at distancing myself from
Yeah,
films.
I feel like
Um,
that's need
it's
that.
hard for me to get really involved in a film, and if I feel like I'm involved in one, I'm like, oh, good film.
Mm.
Midsummer is one of the only films where like physically I did not enjoy watching it. Like it's a good film, but
Which
there
bit was it? Was it the when he was like a skin suit,
no.
or
Okay, it's big spoilers for Midsummer here, but it came
drink
out years ago.
again?
Oh God, I'm not okay. So we're gonna put the bingo on to
All the
Instagram,
socials.
all the socials. So you can follow it as well. But one of them is what did I just say that I've got to drink for? I've totally forgot.
Spoiling a
Oh,
film.
spoiling film. Basically, it's her boyfriend dies in a bear suit. He's burnt. Um, that
But
didn't bother me.
don't they skin someone? Because the bear thing is a bit like,
Yeah. Okay.
ooh, it's a bit
Yeah.
gross, but
Okay. So the bear thing, I think, because everyone knows about the bear thing going into it, no one's that bothered about it, which is a terrible thing to say.
and he's an awful person as well, isn't he? So like,
Yeah, I mean, I watched it with my brother, and I, like he had been like, uh, I don't think he really understood what was so awful, and like afterwards, I had to explain to him, and I was like, that she was like her whole family was dead. Spoiler, and he was just oh yeah, hanging with the boys. It's such like a chore looking after her. Her
a
whole family.
birthday.
Um,
Yeah.
so I think the death scene of a family was horrific. That was one of the things. Watching like these, I'm really spoiling this film. I'm sorry. Drink again. Two old people like jump to their death. That's pretty horrific. But
Oh.
the skinning, it's not just skinning. It's like I'm guessing like they make him he looks almost like a butterfly. They've made his back into sort of wings and they're hanging like
Oh, I didn't see that part. I just
oh,
saw
okay,
like.
maybe there's several skinnings actually.
Ooh.
And generally, again, I'm okay. We're gonna get into Holly's costume in a minute, but just to finish on, again, I did watch it with my brother. Very uncomfortable film to watch with a relative. I swear there's like just a 10-minute sex scene in it. That's not even it's not.
Not even a sexy scene. It's like.
Not that would make it better. That just makes it better. It's uncomfortable to watch anyway.
Yeah.
And like you're sat with I don't know what's your go-to method when there's a sex scene and you're with family, because I either don't acknowledge it or when I'm with my brother I generally make jokes about it and I'm like, this is awkward.
I look in the corner of the room. I don't look at it. I'm like, I'm not going to engage. And then my mum will kind of turn around and look at me, and I'm like,
my mum often addresses. I just interrupted you drinking. My mum often addresses it, and
because what is it? I don't want to watch. I don't want to physically watch it in case. What are they waiting for me to? I don't want one of them to react to it. I don't want me to react to it. So I'm just going to stare in the corner of the wall and wait until it's over.
I think that's my go-to response. Or sometimes you ever watch like comedy and they bring up like sex a lot. I was watching something with my mum the other day, and it like someone was joking and they brought up dogging, and I started laughing because haha, dogging is a funny concept. Like people just drive out to the woods and they all get into each other's cars.
Yeah, it's bizarre.
And my mum laughed, and then I think we just both had a moment of like, oh, so we're both aware of what dogging is then. And like, is that? And then we just move on from that.
Yeah.
But anyway,